here we are. We've changed locations, but we're gonna do another thing that if I can do, you can do too. So this is like my second video. If you saw my sourdough video, you know that that was the first time I ever did sourdough. And I kind of want to continue that theme with my videos going on. I've never tried to do what we're about to do. I've done similar things, but I want the goal of my videos and my channel to be to try hard things. For today, I am going to work on this power washer because for some reason it has stopped working. As far as I can tell, there's somewhere in here water is not getting through. So I hooked up the hose and turned the water on, but no water is coming out this side. One thing to remember is you really can't break it any more than it's already broke. So instead of going and buying a brand new one, you could try to fix it for free. And if not, then you're not in any worse shape than you were before. If you're gonna do these kind of projects, you're gonna need a few tools. It doesn't have to be anything special. You don't have to sell a kidney and buy Snap-on parts. You can just go to Walmart, get some cheap stuff to get started. I said start with the easiest thing and work your way down. So, I think that this clip is holding this piece on. And it looks like I can probably use a flathead screwdriver to get it out of there. And that came out pretty easy at first, and now it stopped, so maybe that just means it stops there. After some more investigation, I did find out I just needed a little more elbow grease.
Let me see what I have so far.
Alright, we're going on a little side quest. My workbench is not big enough for this project, so what I'm going to try to do is take this wheel off so that I can get it up on there. This is easy. This just has one of those cute little hexie pin things. It comes right off. Wash it out of the way. And that should slide right out of there. Easy. Turn it back around. Alright, I had a thought. I don't want to get too crazy before I get way deep in this thing if I don't need to. So, I'm just going to check and make sure there's nothing like physically blocking this. So, every man needs two things, sorry. Pocket knife, flashlight. Alright, here we go. There's a look in there. I can see pretty far. It doesn't look like it's blocked there. So, we continue.
Already got it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Alright, so, apparently I just need to switch tools, get a little more oomph. Pair of pliers also should be in your tool belt. Alright, moving on. And she's loose, there is nothing in there. It looks like we have a similar situation on the other side with that pin. So I'm gonna use my screwdriver and pliers again. Start on this side. Alright, so this is being a little cantankerous. I'm just using my screwdriver to kind of help it out a little bit. You want to be careful with brass fittings like this because it's soft and you can tear it up if you're not careful. Again, there's nothing in that one, so make sure I don't see anything through this end. I do not. I guess as I'm going to try to take this whole piece off. I don't really know what this is. I assume it's a pump of some sort. It looks like this is an Allen wrench. So we're gonna need to go over here and find one. Now I know what you're thinking. It looks like a Harbor Freight threw up in here. I'm extremely unorganized, but maybe that'll be the next video. I can do hard things at cleaning this toolbox. But when you know it, if you just say, please help me find it. Look at that, the exact tool we need. Just kidding. I found it while my lovely assistant was putting sourdough in the oven. I was gonna back these out of there. We're gonna skip ahead to where I've done all these. Now I know what you're thinking. You said all I needed was some Allen wrenches, which is very true. Just those little L-shaped ones, that'll do that just fine. I can't find mine, and I just happen to have a set of these that do the same thing. Now that I've loosened it with this took it off. I'm just gonna use it like a little screwdriver. Okay, interesting development. Found out apparently this was holding back all of the oil that is used to lubricate this machine. So we're just gonna tighten that right back up. So this video is gonna be a lot shorter than I intended, but that's okay, because we tried something hard that we'd never done before. And now we know that this is not the answer. So this is the point where I'm gonna call Dad, be like, hey, have you ever done this before? Got a couple neighbors who are really cool and can do this kind of stuff. And at the end of the day, this was given to me by someone, so it was free, and I thought I would try to fix it. If not, I guess I'll just buy another one. After conferring with my assistant, we've decided we're gonna try one more thing. So the top of this, I believe, is just a cover. It's plastic. And there's about 6 Phillips screwdrivers holding it in. The old Phillips screwdriver. And I'm gonna go around and take all these out. I'll see you on the other side. Alright, we're on our last screw here. If you may have noticed, I changed my shirt because my lovely assistant reminded me that I was wearing one of my more favorite shirts, and that's why I keep her around. Screw out. Maybe. Keep in mind, this is the power, so when we lift this, it's going to be connected by some wire back there. Gently. About what I suspected. It is an electric power washer, so it just has an electric motor in here. So it does look like there is some type of issue with the pump itself. I might see if I can find it on Amazon. It's kind of old, and I can't even tell what kind it is anymore. So it may just be time for a new one. Alright, well, we'll catch you in the next video, and remember, try hard things.